we have an opportunity where we need to pay off all the retro money to our workers. They deserve it. They earned it. They should get their money. Instead of us paying them a portion of it over time, we just didn't pay them. And so it stayed there, and the liability stayed on the books, and the workers got more frustrated. What do you think happened to the productivity of the workers when you don't pay them? It declines. So we're complaining about work aren't being done in the roads and work ain't being done here and there. Well, guess what? I don't have to patch a whole lot of potholes if I don't feel I'm getting paid right. I patch whatever I feel like. When the day's done, I'm done. So we have to incentivize our workers, show them that they're really valuable to us. And if we agree to pay them an amount, you got to pay them. I've had a payroll for 15 years. I have to pay them. If I don't eat, that's fine. My employees will get their paycheck on time, every time. I've never been late on a payroll. I pay their taxes, their VIESA, their employment, their social security, everything, because I think that's my responsibility. And that's how important they are to me. That's the same attitude that our local government needs to have with their employees. We have been neglecting them. We've been taking advantage of them. My mom has been a 25-year worker in this government. 2.5 years ago, we applied for Meals on Wheels. And she was number 1 on the list a year and a half ago. We're still waiting. This is comical. But yet, I can tell you, there are people who tell me, oh, call this person and you can get her on. I'm not going to do that. Everything can't be a hookup. Things should be run fairly and squarely. I'm not going to have to call someone to do their job. My mom should be on the list just like everybody else, and the process should go through where she's served just like everybody else. These hookups have caused us a lot of problems. And we need to get away from the hookups. It's time to get back to the basics. Get the job done the right way. Take care of your people. Pay them. And expect more out of them. See, you pay them, then you could say, hey, I'm paying you now, so I expect this. And the trade-off is that you'll get what you expect. But you can't expect something if you're not paying them as you agreed to. So there's a breach in trust. And our government has a trust issue. We're going to have to rebuild that. Right now, what you're hearing is causing people to be more reluctant to do business with the government. Trade people haven't been paid in over a year. Well, they don't really care what our problems are. They have their own problems to deal with. They've got their own taxes, their own employees to deal with, their own suppliers to pay. Why is it the Virgin Islands government not doing their own? All right, so my job, day one, is to work with my colleagues to get in there and make sure that we hold the oversight that we should hold, and that we appropriate the money that we need to, and we stay on top of it, hold investigations, hearing, inquiries, whatever it takes to make sure that the executive branch is doing what they're supposed to do. We'll do what we have to do, and they have to do what they want to do, what they should be doing, which is to maximize the money we give them. That's how it works. And I promise you, if I'm in office, when I'm elected, you're going to hear my mouth a lot talking about those things.